Hello and welcome to this assignment walkthrough video for the DHIS2 curriculum developed by Logical Outcomes. My name is Nicholas Santillo, and in this video, Sarah Godden will lead you through how to use dashboards on your mobile app.
Hi, Sarah here with Logical Outcomes. Today we're going to look at the DHIS2 dashboard app. So, in a previous video I installed Genymotion, which is an Android emulator that we can use on our computer to test apps rather than using a phone. It's a bit easier. So in previous videos we've looked at the Event Capture app, the Tracker Capture app, and now we're going to look at dashboards. So all of the apps, the icons are pretty similar, you'll notice, except for what's in the small blue circle is custom to what it is. So that's an event, that's a tracker, and then here's our dashboards. So this app doesn't have the HTTPS, but it is required. So remember to put that in. In this case, I'm going to use a user role that has access to all the dashboards in our development space here, dev.logical-outcomes.net. So when I first log in, I'm going to see no dashboards, but it just takes a second to load them up, so don't worry. If your app crashes, that may be a problem because there aren't many different versions of this particular app from GitHub. So in previous videos we explained how you'll want to match the version to your DHIS2 instance. But in this case it might have to do with a user permission. You're not seeing anything, perhaps there's nothing to see or your user doesn't have the right access. So the dashboard app's pretty straightforward. I've got this navigation panel on the side where I can go between my account and I can look at the interpretations. Again, let's give it a second. I'm not sure if there are any for these particular dashboards yet. Okay, it's saying there's not any. And then we've got the dashboards. That'll be across the top here. So you'll notice the only way to kind of move right is just to click by something close to it, right? This is our sync button. So if you're out in the field and you don't have Wi-Fi, you come back into the office and you press the sync button. You'll get an instant kind of refresh of your real-time data. So let's pick a dashboard that has some interesting imagery. We've got quite a lot here. What happens if we click one? Okay, so we've got reports but no data to see. And you'll notice just with one click I was able to expand it a little bit. Our other options here are for creating new dashboards, which is nice. And then when you're in a report or you've hovered over it, you can share an interpretation about it. So I might have to say to my colleagues, new report, important to look at for these reasons. And as soon as I create it, it becomes available in other people's interpretations, whether you're on the app or whether you're on the computer. So I think that's about it for the dashboard app. Pretty straightforward. You'll notice though that some things do not appear. Pivot tables do not appear. So you can only look at charts. Hope this was helpful. If you need any support, feel free to get in touch by email, info@logical-outcomes.net, or you can reach out to the DHIS2 community. There's a user group on Launchpad where you can ask your questions about the apps.
That's all for now. As always, you can get in touch with us at info@logical-outcomes.net or on our YouTube channel, Logical Outcomes, or on github.com/logical-outcomes. Thanks so much.